The Nigerian Army has taken firm control of the situation in Kaduna State after recent coordinated operations led to the destruction of several known bandit hideouts across troubled areas of the state. According to reliable field reports, these hideouts were long-standing camps used by criminal groups to plan attacks, keep abducted victims, and move weapons across communities. The military action marks a significant shift in the security response, and it is already changing the conversation around safety in the region. As this story continues to unfold, please remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel because we bring you clear, reliable updates without noise. Your support helps us keep doing this important work. What happened here is not an accident and not a random action. This was a deliberate, well-planned operation by the Nigerian Army backed by intelligence gathered over time. Troops moved into forest zones that have been difficult to access for years. These areas had served as safe spaces for criminals, making it hard for security agencies to reach them in the past. This time, however, the army went in with a clear objective: remove the threat and take back control of the land. Residents in nearby communities say they heard sustained military activity as troops advanced into these forest locations. Shortly after, reports confirmed that several camps had been completely dismantled. Structures used by criminals were destroyed, escape routes were blocked, and the area was cleared to prevent a quick return. This is important because one of the biggest challenges in fighting insecurity is not just pushing criminals away, but making sure they do not come back. If you are finding this update helpful, please like this video and subscribe, and also share it with others so they stay informed. For many people living in Kaduna, especially in rural areas, insecurity has been a daily reality. Farmers have struggled to go to their farms. Traders have feared traveling on certain roads. Families have worried every time a loved one leaves home. That is why this development is getting so much attention. It is not just about military success. It is about restoring confidence and normal life to ordinary people. The Army's decision to take charge directly also sends a strong message. It shows that the security agencies are not only reacting after incidents happen, but are now focusing on prevention. By targeting hideouts, they are cutting off the operational base of these criminal groups. Without safe locations to hide, plan, and regroup, the ability to operate becomes much weaker. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel because staying informed is one of the best ways to stay prepared. Another important aspect of this operation is the role of intelligence. Security forces reportedly relied on accurate local and technical information to locate these hideouts. This suggests improved coordination between different security units and local sources. When intelligence works well, operations become more precise and the risk to civilians is reduced. This is a key point because people often worry about how military actions affect nearby communities. Early feedback from residents indicates a sense of relief. Some community members say movement has improved slightly and people are beginning to feel safer than before. While it is still early, these reactions matter because they reflect how security efforts are being felt on the ground, not just how they look in official reports. If you want more updates like these, like the video and subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any breaking news. However, it is also important to be realistic. So one successful operation does not end insecurity completely. Criminal groups often try to relocate or change tactics. This is why sustained presence and follow-up actions are critical. Security experts have long said that holding cleared areas is just as important as clearing them in the first place. That means regular patrols, continued intelligence gathering, and cooperation with local authorities. The situation in Kaduna is also part of a wider national effort to improve security across different regions. What happens here can influence strategies elsewhere. If this approach proves effective, it could be replicated in other areas facing similar challenges. This is why many people across the country are watching this story closely. Please take a moment to like this video and subscribe if you appreciate clear and simple explanations like this. Another angle to consider is the psychological impact. When criminal groups see their hideouts destroyed and their movements restricted, it affects morale. At the same time, when communities see the military taking decisive action, it boosts public confidence. Both sides of this psychological effect are important in long-term security efforts. The Army has also emphasized the professionalism in these operations. Reports indicate that the focus was strictly on identified criminal locations, with efforts made to avoid harm to innocent people. This matters because trust between civilians and security forces is essential. Without trust, intelligence dries up and operations become harder. As this story continues to develop, updates are expected on where the troops will maintain a permanent or semi-permanent presence in these cleared areas. That decision will likely depend on assessments made in the coming days and weeks. For now, the priority appears to be stabilization and preventing any immediate return of criminal elements. If you are still watching, please like this video and subscribe, because your engagement tells us you want more responsible news content. It is also worth noting that security is not only a military issue. Long-term peace depends on economic opportunity, community engagement, and good governance. Military action can create the space needed for these other efforts to take place. Without security, development struggles to move forward. That is why moments like these are seen as opening doors, not final solutions. People living outside Kaduna might wonder how this affects them. The answer is simple. Improved security in one region often has positive effects beyond that area. Safer roads mean smoother trade. Reduced fear means more movement and economic activity. Insecurity anywhere can affect stability everywhere. Please remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel and share your thoughts respectfully in the comments. As of now, the message from this development is clear. The Nigerian Army is asserting control, targeting the roots of criminal operations, and signaling that lawlessness will not be allowed to continue unchecked. While challenges remain, this action represents progress and renewed effort.